Welcome to ABC Interactive English. I'm your host, Nina.
Hello, everybody. I am your host, Shane. And today, we are talking about handling rejection.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. Do you think maybe first, maybe we should define what rejection is?
It's basically when somebody says no to you.
Yeah, it's like the act of refusing to accept or consider something.
Yeah.
Or basically, if you try to get someone's attention or you ask for something from somebody and they say no or they ignore you. Right?
Pretty much.
Do you have any examples of where you had to handle rejection?
Oh, yeah. I think everyone has experienced rejection. For me, the biggest one would be when I was recording videos for my YouTube channel.
Oh, cool.
And I had to interview random people on the streets.
Oh, so you would just go up to strangers on the street and have to interview them, ask them some questions and stuff.
So I would ask them some questions, but most of them would reject me. They would say, nope, I don't want to talk
I'm sorry,
in front of the
I'm
camera.
busy, or我不要.
Or some people just ignore
People
you.
will be shy. Yeah. Exactly. And did you do this in English or was it in Chinese?
It was in Chinese.
It was in Chinese.
It was in Chinese, yeah. So it's not like they didn't speak English.
Right. I thought if it's English, maybe they will feel very shy or something. But even I think maybe Taiwanese people are, in general, a little bit
more shy
and not so outspoken.
Yeah, so it was very difficult for people to keep saying no to me. They're like, no, and I had to still put on a brave face and a smile and ask the next person.
Interesting. Okay, let's get into today's lesson, handling rejection.
Humans are social beings. That means we want to be with others. It also means we want to be wanted by them. When that doesn't happen, we feel rejected and hurt. We think that others don't value our relationship. That isn't always the case, though. Therefore, we need to step back and consider a few things.
Okay, so now we're looking at part 1 of handling rejection.
All right, so to remind everybody, rejection. Okay, so like I said before, it's the act of refusing to accept or consider something. Or it's the failure to give a person or an animal enough love or care. That could also be a kind of rejection.
Yeah.
So I think our example sentence would just be, nobody likes rejection.
Yeah, nobody does.
I think nobody wants to be rejected. So the verb is to reject.
Yes.
And to be rejected is when someone experiences rejection.
Which is the noun.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. So continuing. Humans are social beings. Okay. So human is a person like you or me, right? So they're humans and they're animals.
Well, you.
I'm a human, and what are you?
Well, I'm a human for sure. You're maybe part alien.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yes.
For example, we're all humans and we all have feelings. I don't think Shane has feelings, though.
No, I'm a robot.
Exactly.
But we are all social, like it said. We're social.
We like to interact. We like to talk to each other, spend time.
Yeah, we just need that kind of attention from other people and to feel connected to the world. If you're just by yourself and you have nobody to talk to or to be around, then you feel very lonely.
Yeah.
Sad.
So we are social beings. What's a being?
So a being just means like to be, right? To be means to be like alive. It's just a living creature is a being.
Okay.
Right? So, for example, you could say the alien was a strange being from another planet.
Okay.
So, continuing the reading. That means we want to be with others.
Yes.
Right? That's what it means to be social, being around other people. It also means we want to be wanted by them. So we want to be wanted, right? Of course.
So we want them to want us, or to want to give us something, or attention, or things, whatever it is.
Just to be with us, right? We want to feel wanted. When that doesn't happen, we feel rejected and hurt. And you experience rejection.
Yeah, like that one time I told you to get me a coffee and you rejected me.
I didn't have any money. I'm sorry. I can't steal coffee.
Okay, continuing. We think that others don't value our relationship. Oh. Okay,
Yeah.
so value is when you think something is really important. So if Shane doesn't value our friendship, it means he doesn't value it.
Right. It just means I don't
He
think it's
doesn't think
important.
it's important.
I don't
Yes.
think you're important, so I don't really value our relationship.
Exactly.
For example,
Okay.
because of course I value our relationship.
All right. So, for example, I value spending time with my family more than anything else. So, for this person, they think it is the most important thing to spend time with their family.
Really? Is that what? I don't know. I value a lot. No, I guess I do value family the most.
Yeah.
I think most people value their family more than anything else, right?
Yeah.
And their relationship. So what is a relationship? A relationship is the way in which two people, groups, countries behave towards each other and how they deal with each other. So for example, you can say, Nina and Shane have an excellent relationship.
Do we?
Nina and Shane have a so-so relationship.
There you go.
Okay.
Continuing. That isn't always the case, though. Therefore, we need to step back and consider a few things. Okay.
So to step back here, we don't really mean you actually step back, right? It means you just kind of back away and like to look at things maybe.
Think about it before going forward.
Yeah, like when you need to consider some things. So what does it mean to consider? Consider is to think about something carefully, especially if you need to make a decision.
Yes.
So, for example, I could say, I am considering what I should do this weekend.
Did you reach a decision?
I'm still considering it.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I should go to the beach. Will it be too hot to go to the beach? Will it be like I'm afraid of getting a sunburn? Should I instead go see a movie where I can be in the air conditioning?
Okay, how about you consider that in your head
Well,
while we
take a break. I'm going to still consider it. Okay,
Okay.
considering now.
First, is the rejection from a person that you hardly know? Or is it from someone who knows you well and whose opinion you hold dear? Second, does the rejection really matter?
Welcome back, everybody. Nina, can you please remind us what happened before the break? Because I forgot, because I've been considering so many things in my head about the weekend.
All right, so before the break, we learned that humans are social beings, right? Which means we want to be with others and we want to be wanted by others.
Right.
And when that doesn't happen, we feel not valued or maybe not important. But that's not always the case.
Okay.
So we have to step back and consider a few things.
Okay, let's look at what these things that we should consider are. First, is the rejection from a person that you hardly know?
When you hardly know someone, that means you don't really know them.
Yeah,
right?
hardly means it's an adverb. It means like almost no, almost not, almost none. So if you hardly know somebody, that means you barely know them. You don't know them very well. So an example sentence for hardly, you could say there is hardly any tea left.
Because Shane
Drink
basically
it all.
finished it.
Yes, of course.
Okay, continuing. Or is it from someone who knows you well and whose opinion you hold dear? When you hold someone's opinion dear, that means you care a lot about what they think, right?
I hold you dear to my heart.
Thank you. I don't. Just kidding. Okay, their opinion. An opinion is what you think about something. Like if you like chocolate ice cream or not.
Like it. My
Yes.
opinion is that chocolate ice cream is amazing.
Yes, it is the best.
I didn't say it's the best. I like all flavors of ice cream. I just love ice cream. In my opinion, ice cream is the best dessert.
I love good ice cream, like the expensive kind.
Yes, that, of course, like Haagen-Dazs or something.
Yeah,
right?
my favorite. So, for example, my opinion is that pizza actually isn't all that.
It isn't all that.
Yes.
Huh? So you're not
Unpopular opinion.
Wow, that is
Yeah.
an unpopular opinion
Yes.
because most people think
Like
pizza is out of this world. Amazing. I'm one of those people. I'm a pizza lover.
Okay.
So continuing. Second, does the rejection really matter?
Okay, so first, is this rejection from someone you know very well? And second, does it really matter?
Does it really matter?
Is it important? Yes or no?
Yeah, does it really matter to be rejected?
By someone you barely know?
Well,
I don't think so.
yeah, I think in that case, if it's someone you barely know, then right, you wouldn't feel, who cares?
Exactly.
Yeah, so like I think when you were doing your YouTube videos and you were experiencing rejection, these were strangers to you.
Yes, they were.
So although you were experiencing rejection, these are people that you didn't know at all. Not even hardly knew them. They were strangers.
Exactly.
So that kind of rejection would hurt a little bit less.
Yes, and it was easier to move on to ask the next person. Whereas if I asked a dear friend of mine
Right.
for
Can
help,
you help me with my YouTube video?
Yeah.
And they said, no, don't feel like it.
I would feel hurt.
Then you would feel hurt.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, that's all the time we have for today dealing with rejection. But we will see you in part 2.
All right, let's get some more rejection there.
Okay. See you then.
Humans are social beings. That means we want to be with others. It also means we want to be wanted by them. When that doesn't happen, we feel rejected and hurt. We think that others don't value our relationship. That isn't always the case, though. Therefore, we need to step back and consider a few things. First, is the rejection from a person that you hardly know? Or is it from someone who knows you well and whose opinion you hold dear? Second, does the rejection really matter?
Hello, I'm Tina. 我们来看这一课的重点单字。第一个 human 名词人类。Humans have explored outer space. 人类已经探索了外太空。Outer space 指的是外太空。下一个单字 value 动词重视。 Nancy values her friendship with Ellen. Nancy 重视她跟 Ellen 的友谊。下一个单字 hardly 副词几乎不。I hardly go to the gym. 我几乎从不去健身房。下一个单字 opinion 名词意见看法。What's your opinion of the movie? 你对这部电影有什么看法？接着我们来看重点文法。第一个 stay back 退一步思考，这是一个不可以分开的动词片语，后面可以用 from 来接受词。我们来看看这个例句。Let's stay back and take a look at the bigger picture. 我们退一步看看大局。下一个文法 hold dear 极为珍惜，这是一个固定用法。Dear 是副词，意思是疼爱的、尊重的。我们来看看这个例句。That's the watch Jack holds dear. 那是 Jack 极为珍惜的手表。以上就是这一课的重点单字跟文法，我们下一课再见，拜拜。
Here's how to play. The host will be holding 3 cards. Each card will have 2 sentences containing a secret vocabulary word or phrase that has been replaced by the word bear. The host will read the sentences out loud for the contestants to guess. Whoever guesses first gets a point. The person with the most points wins. And you can play along too.
Hello everyone, I'm Kiki.
I'm Steven.
I'm Carolyn. All right, Steven, Carolyn, are you guys ready?
Always!
Yes. Okay, we're gonna start with our first question. And the first one is a verb, okay? The teacher bared for yelling at the students. I want to bear for being late.
Apologize.
Very good, Carolyn. That's 1 point for you. Okay, Steven, you gotta catch up. Ready?
Yeah, can you read it?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
The teacher apologized for yelling at the students. I want to apologize for being late.
I just think she shouldn't apologize. Or he shouldn't apologize. I'm
Okay.
sure they're being bad.
All right, well, let's
Okay.
get the second one going. Ready? It's a noun. The fire left behind great bear to the building. Luckily, the old lady didn't suffer any bear from the fall.
Damage!
Very good, Steven. That was
1-1.
very quick. 1-1. Okay, so we've got a tie between Steven and Carolyn now. And we only have one question left. And it's a phrase.
Okay.
with-
Did you read
Oh, yes. Sorry about that. Okay, so the noun was damage. The fire left behind great damage to the building. Luckily, the old lady didn't suffer any damage from the fall.
Yeah, luckily.
Okay.
Good thing she's okay.
All right, so I'm very excited for this tiebreaker.
Okay.
Ready?
It's intense.
Phrase, 2 words. Matt lost the game, bear, because he didn't want to win. Taking someone else's things, bear, is called stealing.
On purpose!
Wow, that was very good, Steven.
Can you read it again?
Yes. The answer, the phrase is on purpose. Matt lost the game on purpose because he didn't want to win. Taking someone else's things on purpose is called stealing. So,
Okay.
Steven got
I wanted
the
her
tiebreaker.
to repeat the sentences so that you would know what your mistake was.
Okay. Okay. Well, good job, Steven. You won.
Thank you.